Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Leaders are not born, leaders are made. I take you back all the way, back in the history of 1961, in the Washington or in the White House, United States. John F. Kennedy wanted to meet students. He met, like you, about 20 students in the Rose Garden of White House. They're all football students. He was shaking hands with each of them. Then John F. Kennedy was asking each student, "What's your dream?" And one student said, "I want to be a doctor." Another student said, "I want to be a lawyer." Another student said, "I want to be a chartered accountant, businessman." One student held the hands of John F. Kennedy, looked at his eyes and said, "Mr. Kennedy, I never had any dream all these days, but that the moment I entered Rose Garden, White House, the moment I shook hands with you, my dream is to become the President of the United States. In your seat, I want to sit." And that person became the President of the United States, Bill Clinton. Later on, several years later, he did become the President of the United States. So, as I mentioned to you on the other day in the prayer, a school is not a place where you only read maths, physics, chemistry, biology, language, accountancy, commerce, and computer science. It's a place where we prepare you for life. There are 600 students or 700 students. In this group of students, you have been chosen by other students. You have been elected. People have voted for you. They have so much confidence. And the management has got so much confidence on you. So you are going to represent the students' community. That is the responsibility. Now, while you are appointed, it is not a power, it is a responsibility. Responsibility and authority will make you a full-fledged citizens, full-fledged leaders. So one thing I want to make it very clear, the moment you have assumed office, your image should be completely different. You should not do anything wrong. You should use good words. You should not do any mischief which is not allowed. I was talking to another student today morning. I told the student, the last year I had an opportunity to talk to you on discipline. I said, this year it should not take place because you have become important person in this school. I want you to read the biography of leaders. Many of the leaders were school leaders, college leaders. Many presidents of the United States, many presidents of India, many trade union leaders were leaders at the school level. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So it's a very big responsibility. The PD department and the principals all put together will give you what roles you have to play. If you are a school people leader, what are the events you should do for the rest of the year? Whether you are a CBSE or you are in matriculation. Similarly, the various subcommittees at the end of the year will give you a neat certificate. And number of projects that you have done is very, very important. Lead a project. For example, today morning, the CBSE student did Virindombal, right? Now, there is a small chapter in Tamil, Pathu Kuralgal, Thiruvallur, Tirukkural irundhu. And they gave a meaning for that. Like that, find out, innovative. There are a lot of clubs now. Karuna Club, for example. You can organize, it's a pet day, right? Is there a cultural then?
Yes.
Cultural committee. So sit with the dance teachers, sit with music teachers, find out how you can change the Swagatam.
They should compare.
You can do comparing.
One day you can do it with your pages. And you can give the comparing and you can dance if you are very good. Or you can make somebody to dance who knows dance.
So these are the things. So it is not just a ritual. It's not just a ritual where everybody votes and then you wear a badge and all that. It's fine. But more than that, it is a life skill that we are going to teach. That's the reason I called you. So behave yourself properly. நீட்டாக நடந்துக்கோங்க. கச்சா மச்சான் நடக்கக்கூடாது. வாய் இல்லை வார்த்தை என்ன வருதுன்னு பாருங்கள். ரெஸ்ட் ரூமில் எல்லாம் போனீங்களான்னா நீங்கள்லாம் போனீங்கன்னா பார்க்கணும். ரெஸ்ட் ரூம் உடச்சிருக்காங்களா, கிறுக்கிருக்காங்களா. ஏன்னா ஆல் ஆஃப் யூ சம்திங் லைக் we're all like member of legislative assembly or like member of parliament. அது மாதிரி MP represents crores of people from his constituency. அதனால் போய் பார்க்கும்பொழுது அதே மாதிரி ரோட்டில் இதில் நடக்கிறீங்க, இங்கேனா டேப்பு தண்ணி கொட்டிகிட்ருக்கா அது மூடுறது, குப்பை இருக்கக்கூடாது, அதெல்லாம் நீங்கள் பார்க்கணும். In addition to your reading. So along with reading, as I told you the other day, you have to start managing your time, start managing your communication, team building and all that. So from today you will be allotted. எல்லாம் பார்த்துக்கோங்க. என்ன பண்ணணும் உங்களுக்கு. ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் செக்ரட்டரி யாருங்க? ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் செக்ரட்டரி நிறைய வாங்கி போட்டிருக்கோம். ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் செக்ரட்டரி, ரைட்? We are going to have a school team for chess, school team for badminton, சிலம்பம். ஸோ செஸ்ஸில் வந்து நான் சொல்லியிருக்கேன் இன்டர் கிளாஸ் டோர்னமெண்ட் போட சொல்லியிருக்கேன். அதில் we will under 9, under 11, under 15 அதில் சூஸ் பண்ணியாச்சுன்னா அவங்களுக்கு தனியாக ஒரு கோச்சிங் கொடுத்து wherever chess competition is going to take place, that school team will go. You cannot on your own attend. You will represent the school. Good. All the best. Get excited.
And
okay.
Also, the office bearers will be given a badge.
Yeah.
You will be given a badge, and we'll be having a pakka how to represent. You have to speak. Okay. The office bearers will have a badge, and you have to represent your thing. Suppose you are a cultural secretary. You will say about 2 lines or 3 lines what you are going to do as a cultural secretary. If you are a class leader, how you are bringing up your class in studies as well as extracurricular activity in social project. And SPL is responsible, school people leader is responsible for other activities and discipline. Okay. So when you can ask if somebody throws a paper on the ground, you can ask that. Okay. And sports secretary is responsible when the sports day and what are the events. You have to go and ask the PD master, what are we going to do? Who are your teams? What are the teams? Junior team or senior team? Okay. And you have the house mistress. And house mistress will be there, and house captains will be here. Vice captain and house captains. You have to see that your children, your house gets the highest point right from now. Small activities. Okay. Sai Lakshmi, you say something.
Not only in the extracurricular activities what ma'am was saying, even in studies also try your level best to see to that, and the leaders will be taking care of the class leaders, see to that how each and every subject leader is there in the class, and according to that the notebooks to be corrected, whatever the teachers are telling, just check whether it has been done or not. For example, now periodic test is going to start from 15th onwards, whether the portions have been reached and timetable has been reached to the children, and just it will take not even a minute for you to find out. You just, if it is anything is not got into your knowledge, please go to the class teachers and see. You are the people will be reaching to the teachers will leaders will give it to the teachers will give it to the HODs will give it to the principals will give the information to the ma'am and sir. Okay, so you should be a role model for each and everybody. By seeing you, others should walk.
You become a
Model. You should be a role model.
The leaders and they are scoring the highest mark. So that shows that you can manage your time, you can manage your activities, you can manage your concentration, focus, knowledge.
3 years student.
3 years
How
student.
many people are going to be 3 years? I have already started a group, WhatsApp group. Next Sunday onwards, coming Sunday onwards,
What is
my
3
Zoom
years?
meeting will start.
Then nobody should supervise you. You have to do your duty. And
Sunday
teacher should
onwards,
not.
my Zoom meeting is going to start. I am getting people from South Africa, I am getting people from Sri Lanka, somebody from our country. Okay, all the best.
And SPL, every quarter you have to, where is the SPL? Every quarter you have to have a small meeting and write the minutes of the meeting, when it was given, and when you have a circular notebook. It should be for all the house visitors and house captains here. Everybody should go through the circular when you are going to have your meeting like this. This is a general meeting. Okay, general meeting will be held only by the house SPL and ASPL only. Okay, the house captains and all, you will have a separate house meeting. Okay, if the uniform is not okay, you call them and talk to them. What is the problem? Okay,
All the best.
we'll be giving you a T-shirt and coat.
Vishwaksenaa. It is not just an institution, it is an experience. For admission, contact Vishwaksenaa Vidya Vikas Matriculation Higher Secondary School 9566205555, Vishwaksenaa Global Senior Secondary School 87545-30170, Vishwaksenaa Arts and Science College for Women 8680-56635, Vishwaksenaa College of Education B.Ed 9440-58844, Polivakam, Thiruvallur, Vishwaksenaa Tiny Tots 85318-11111, Punganagar, Thiruvallur.